Trains were the popular mode of transportation in a different era. The average American hardly uses the railroad system to get from place to place in the 21st century, but that doesn't stop steam engines from having a historic type of significance. Jackson Bruner visited a Depot Day exhibit in Bemidji for this week's Community Spotlight.
When today's trains pass through northern Minnesota, they're most likely moving products instead of people.
Railroads connected cities, they connected people, connected economies, and that has sort of died down as the automobile has taken off, and planes and all of that stuff.
But Depot Day, held August 8th at the Beltrami County History Center, took people back to a simpler time, when locomotives were the way to travel.
There's kind of a nostalgia around depots and railroads that people still feel connected to.
And from a large-scale model train set in the building's basement to a telegraph machine display on the main floor, that history was there for all to see. From the 19th century to the early 1970s, train depots communicated using the telegraph, sending coded messages that served as instructions to moving trains.
It's the first time in man's history that we know about that they could talk across a great distance. Other than that, it was drum beats and smoke signals and flag hoist.
The machine used a system of dots and dashes to send messages, with each letter in the alphabet represented by a different combination. And at a younger age, Boyd Farrell worked at a depot, copying them down for use in the train system.
I would copy orders for one train to meet another one, for instance, at a certain town.
Farrell's copied commands had to somehow reach each train's conductor as the cars passed by. It's a task that he called dangerous.
After receiving the train order by telegraph, we would put it on this train order hoop, string it on there, fits in a little clip on the bottom so that it'll slide out easily, and when the engineer comes by on the engine, we would hold this up high enough he could put his arm through this hoop. And he puts an arm through there, and as he goes by, he's got the message.
Technology at the time was different, and even though locomotives can't quickly move in the way commercial flights of today can, they still carried people from point A to point B. For this week's Community Spotlight, Jackson Bruner, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.